Hey guys, what's up? Today I got an RU match. This one is against Starmenas, and I'm thinking nothing really on his team is jumping out to me as a lead. So I'm just going to leave my Galvantula because it's powerful and it's got great dual stab, and it can basically kind of handle itself against a large portion of his team. So getting into the battle, he's actually going to lead with his Hitmonlee, which I was kind of worried about him being scarfed, because if he was, then he could hit me with a Stone Edge and I'd kind of be in trouble. But then again, nothing on my team wants to take a Stone Edge, so I figured just take the chance and see maybe if he doesn't have Scarf, because he could be Banded, Life Orb, he could be a lot of things. Well, just basically those two things. But he's going to switch out to his Gligar to take the Thunder, so I'm assuming that means he's not Scarfed, or he just doesn't want to risk it. But I'm going to go with the Hidden Power Ice, which is why I carry it, because it works. I mean, you don't really need anything else. I guess you could have Ground, but, like, I don't know. It's whatever. So yep, and then I'm going to go for the Bug Buzz. It's not going to do a lot. I was sort of expecting it to do more. He's going to go for the Discharge, and it's going to do really nothing to me either. So at this point, I figure he's probably going to want to stay in, and Discharge is likely his only attack. And he's definitely defensive because he doesn't have Thunderbolt or Life Orb. He has leftovers. So he's going to go for the late screen here, and I'm like, okay, that's excellent. So I'm going to switch into my Dragonair, and I'm going to start Dragon Dancing. This thing is basically like a Dragonite, but not as strong because it can't learn Earthquake and doesn't have multi-scale. It does get Marvel Scale in Dream World, but then it can't learn Extreme Speed. I don't even know if it can get Dragon Dance. I'm not sure. I would assume so. If it's not an egg, it should be an egg move. So yeah, just Extreme Speed I think is the main thing I wanted. I'm like, it's not that great because, again, can't learn Earthquake either. So it's just like, but anyways, so I'm gonna keep Dragon Dancing. He's gonna try for the Paralysis, but I have Shed Skin, so it's really not a big deal if he does get it. Plus, I also have Rest, which is nice with Shed Skin as well because you can wake up early and get attacks off. And no, I don't have a Sleep Talk, but I do have Outrage and Extreme Speed. So I'm going to keep going for the Dragon Dances because I'm like, whatever. Right. Here, Bennett comes in, and I'm like, okay, he's got Sucker Punch, so I'm just going to go for the Extreme Speed to be faster. Then I'm like, oh, fuck, he's a Ghost type. I thought he was a Dark type. Because I know he gets Stab on only one of his priorities, and that's Shadow Sneak and not Sucker Punch. And I'm just like, so whatever. He's gonna get off another Shadow Snake. Not a big deal. I'm just gonna go for the Outrage. Didn't really change the outcome of this little thing. I'm not even sure if I would have killed him. I know I had +4, but he did have Reflect Up. Probably. I mean, it's only freaking Bennett. Whatever. He's gonna go for Mach Punch. He has a 0% chance to kill me. He gets somewhere near max damage. But I'm just gonna be able to Outrage and take him out. And that's one dead Hitmonlee. I was worried about it, and now I don't even have to worry about it anymore. Unfortunately, I'm going to get the 2-turn Outrage, which means he's going to send in his Alakazam. And of course, I'm going to hit myself in Confusion. I was going for the Extreme Speed. I could have went for any of my moves, really. Outrage would have been kind of the because I would have been locked in with Confusion, and Rest would have let me vulnerable to letting him set up. So I went for the Extreme Speed just as my attack, and if I killed it, I could maybe switch out if I wanted to, but whatever. But I'm going to go to Absol and go for the Night Slash because his Choice Scarf is faster, and it hits everyone hard on his team. Unfortunately, he's actually Focus Sashed and not Life Orb, and I'm just like, and then he hits his Focus Blast, and I'm like, there goes Absol. There goes Absol. Poor Absol. Dead. But I'm going to go to Moltres because I know Moltres can take a Life Orb hit. So definitely he can take a non-Life Orb hit. It's not really going to do too much damage. Unfortunately, he's going to switch into his Ampharos. I went for the Hidden Power, predicting... what did the other thing on his team, I don't remember what it was at this point. But for Alligator, that's what it is. For Alligator, because he's weak to Hidden Power Grass. I'm just going to go for the Fire Blast, and... it's going to do a big chunk, but he's going to get up light screen. So, yeah, that's not really that good. I'm like, am I going to KO it next turn? Should I switch out? But I'm like, no, not really, because I don't really have anything to take an electric move. I mean, I have a Slope King, but that's not really going to do too well against electric attacks. But anyways, I'm just going to go for Fire Blast. He doesn't die. He does hit me with a Discharge, but I'm thinking I can live that because it's weak. Well, 80's not that weak, but, he's fairly weak, and I do take it, and I'm like, great, I don't even get paralyzed, so it's perfect. I'm gonna go for the air slash because I'm like, you know what? Oh, it's a little more than half power, but then I'm like, oh, he resisted. Shit, that's stupid. Like, I felt like such an idiot doing that. But then again, Fire Blast might have missed, so I don't know. That's why I wanted to go for the air slash in the first place without realizing it's resisted, just so that he doesn't miss it. But anyways, I'm gonna go Crustle, and I'm gonna get off a Rock Blast. And unfortunately, I still have my Life Orb. I wanted to take Life Orb off and probably give it lefties because this is a Shell Smash set. And with Sturdy, it's actually really nice. But if you live at 1 HP and get your +2, +2, -2, -2, +2, whatever, Life Orb kills you. So it's kind of pointless. But I don't even need Sturdy because I take that Focus Blast like a champ. Again, he's not Life Orb, so it's not really going to do all that much damage. Get off an X Scissor. And now he's just left with Feraligatr, so I'm just gonna go for the Rock Blast. And I figure, he'll maybe Dragon Dance once, but it doesn't really matter because I have a Slow King, excuse me. And it's gonna be able to wall this unless he has like, I don't know, something weird. I don't think they get Crunch. But yeah, so he's gonna go for Dragon Dance, and I'm like, okay, that's fine. I'm just gonna hit you with an X Scissor, and I was actually I'm like, why am I faster in the first place? That's kind of weird. So I'm thinking he's like a bulky set, which is why he's taking these moves so well. I mean, he takes a 5-hit Rock Blast and an X Scissor from a Jolly Max Attack Life Orb Crustle. So I'm like, whatever, just go to Slow King. He's only got 1 hit left, but he actually shows me Rest. And I'm like, oh my god, you're a Resto, Chesto, Dragon Dance, Waterfall, and probably Earthquake set. I'm like, are you serious? That's like a Kingdra, basically, except without the Dragon type. And with Earthquake instead of Outrage. But yeah, so I'm just going to go for the Psychic. I could Toxic him, but I'm like, he has Rest, so it's like, I might Toxic him if this gets annoying. But he's going to Waterfall me, and even at +2, that's not even going to do half. And my Rocky Helmet is just going to annoy him. I did get the Special Defense drop too, which makes me want to go for the Psychic this turn as opposed to the Toxic. It's not even going to kill him, though. He's just going to Waterfall me, and he is going to die. He's not going to bother with Rest shenanigans and stuff like that, because I could just switch out to my my Galvantula, and then yeah, he'll probably be faster, but I can just hit him with the Thunder and he'll be dead. So yeah, so that's the battle. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys probably tomorrow, because I do this thing sort of daily, so if you're here, I'll be here.